Feeling myself in a free fall from the middle class in which I was raised, I wrote on my Facebook wall, "Get me on the next ship back to Europe where they have a social welfare system." And then I considered the irony that would be for my Polish great-grandparents, August and Mary Gorish, who immigrated to the US to escape their poverty. I went in search of my Polish relatives, as though I could ask them for some kind of wisdom in relation to the American dream. Finding Gus and Mary's home is not easy. What was Poland may have been the Ukraine or Prussia, Germany, Austria. Borders have changed. Names and dates have changed. What is Gorish may have been anything starting with G between the years of 1896 and 1908. Difficulty notwithstanding, begin by boarding a vessel. Ride with your husband and child in a dank steerage cabin in which you lose your lunch, and question what possessed you to make this voyage a couple of lifetimes later. When the ship has docked, step out onto the motherland. You will never again trust the ground beneath your feet. Walk until your shoes wear through. Try asking for work or asking for a ride. Stop and venerate the saint, Czestochowa, Black Madonna, protector of Poland. You show us the way. Awaken to rolling hills. Think pigs in a blanket. Walk down the cow path to the party your neighbor is throwing in honor of her grandson's baptism. Be sure to wear the costume jewelry you've been keeping in your pocket. Not yet spring. Michigan lilacs, not yet in bloom. Permafrost, still a way of life. Children of wannabe Polish nationals. Slavic survivors of shifting landlords. Not yet a nation, when she kissed her mother goodbye on German land, nor when, without migration, her mother would die on Prussian soil. Interlopers would be the new cheap labor with their folk dances. Not yet Americans. Her children would never speak their mother's tongue, at least not in public, and never after the age of 6. Mary carried babies, 12 of them, in her womb, one at a time, for 9 months apiece, then on her wide hips, 11 of them, 2 at a time, for 12 years. Her lips carried broken English and Polish cuss words. On her apron she carried bacon grease, spattered from the stove by which she stood for hours, days, years. Flour from her pastries made from scratch, the Polish way. Her apron was spotted with spit-up stains and her own breast milk that leaked out whenever one of the babies cried. Her apron carried her redemption, or her penance, because if she weren't pregnant or nursing, she would be some kind of whore, going around causing men to sin. She remembers carrying in her heart glorious dreams of America. Now stoic, she carries her 12th child to his tiny wooden coffin. Her feet were little blocks of ice, skating under lake effect snow. Winter in West Michigan, 1941. Her knuckles bruised from knocking on doors to ask for work. She gave back the rings on 2 separate occasions, saying, "They thought they owned me." There was the impossibility of goodness after abortion, so she went out dancing on Lakeshore Drive, where the Coast Guard boys spun records of Benny Goodman and Bing. She worked the line at the Continental Aviation Factory. Building the Sky Power propeller was not empowering when she already had the muscle. It was not patriotic when she needed the wage. The next time she got pregnant, she married the sailor turned trucker. She managed the money, made the pirogue. Her mercurial moods, her rages, her ashen billows, her costume jewelry, her toys on the Christmas tree, her deep dish apple pie. Our ghost, the American dream. We came here for a better life. We got a silver bullet streamlined trailer. We got sauerkraut and cigarettes. We got sent to the back of the line. We got the switch. We came home from the line with busted Pollock lips. We got drunk. We got in a bar fight with our second cousins. We got too many mouths to feed. We got the pink slip. The last of the babies died in infancy. We got a divorce. We got excommunicated. We got AIDS. We died of suicide. We got a pedophile cousin in prison. We got haunted by our dream.